Mark, thank you. Joining us now is UCF history professor and News 6 political analyst, Dr. Jim Clark. Jim, good morning.
Good morning.
I'm very interested to hear your take on all of this. We, of course, saw new footage. Do you think this was enough?
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what the next 5 hearings hold. But last night was very dramatic. A Republican leader tried to dismiss it as a nothing burger, but it was in no way a nothing burger. It was very dramatic. I think once the opening statements were out of the way, the new film footage clearly showed things that we had not seen before. And it was clear that the committee was focusing on one person, Donald Trump. Unlike Watergate, where in the end 69 administration officials were indicted, everyone on the committee seems set on placing all of the blame directly onto Donald Trump.
And, you know, we also saw Trump's team, as well as some family members, also testify. Can you give us an idea of how that turned out?
Yeah, when your daughter, Candace, goes on national TV and said she didn't believe you, I think you're in some trouble. Yeah. His daughter clearly said she believed the Attorney General when the Attorney General said that Trump had lost the presidential race. So it was not a good night for the former president. The Republicans will continue to dismiss it as a political witch hunt, but we'll see what happens beginning next Monday.
What about the implications for groups like the Proud Boys and the Oath Keepers when it comes to these hearings?
Yeah, I think that they're laying out the case there also. Remember, over 700 of these demonstrators, including a number from Florida, the largest percentage come from Florida, have already been indicted. And I think there'll be more indictments coming down the line. So I think these videos that we saw last night, taken by a photographer who was embedded with the Proud Boys, clearly showed us things we had not seen before.
And we have 2 more hearings coming up on Monday and Wednesday. These are daytime hearings this time. What do you think needs to happen in these to benefit the Democrats in this class? I
think they need to show more footage. I think they're holding back some of the things. My guess is they're going to space out the dramatic footage over all 6 hearings, so it'll always have an element of surprise. So it's going to be fascinating to see if they can keep this momentum going and if it changes any minds. I think that's the biggest question here.
In the scope of history, we talked about the significance of a possible indictment when it comes to, the office of someone who's been president.
Yeah, we've never had a president indicted. You'll recall that President Nixon was given a pardon before he could be indicted, and it's kind of a huge step to indict a former president because you always worry that it might set dangerous precedents.
All right. Well, Jim Clark, thank you so much for breaking everything down for us. I know you stayed up late to watch it and got up early this morning, so we really do appreciate it.
My pleasure.